guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. As you can see in the past few videos of mine, I'm all decorated for Halloween. I love this time of year, and what better time to do a Halloween tag? This is the Fall Time Cozy Time tag, and this was originally started by Novels and Nonsense, and I will link to their channel in the description box below. I was tagged by Shannon over at Leaning Lights, and I will also link to her channel in the description box below. So let's get started on this first question. Crunchy Leaves. The world is full of cover. Choose a book that had reds, orange, yellows on the cover. And I chose this beautiful book. This is If I Should Die by Amy Plum. I have not read this trilogy yet. This is the last book. I could not pass this one up. Look at that. Look at the colors. This is just gorgeous. The whole thing is gorgeous, and I really need to get to the series. The next one is A Cozy Sweater. It's finally cold enough to put on warm clothing, cozy clothing. What book gives you the warm fuzzies? And for that one, I decided to choose Sundays at Tiffany's by James Patterson. I just read this book with Janelle over at Mrs. J. Rod's Reads. We did it as a buddy read, and I loved this book. This is a book about a young girl who has a invisible friend, imaginary friend, and later on in years she comes to find out that her imaginary friend is indeed a real person. And it's just a very different book, and you don't read too many books like that out there, and I really loved this one. It just made me feel happy, warm and fuzzy. So if you get the chance to read this one, you really should. The next one is Fall Storm. The wind is howling and the rain is pounding. Choose your favorite book or genre that you'd like to read on a stormy day. I don't really pick books like that, but there is something about reading a scary book on a stormy, cloudy day. And the book I chose this book just because of the season. And I chose Stephen King's Nightmare and Dreamscapes. I just got this book for $2 a couple months back, and this from my local used bookstore. And this book is just perfect, in perfect shape. And it's got a little scarecrow on the front of the book, and I thought that was very festive for this time of year. But yeah, I love scary books on these kind of days. I don't always read scary books when it's storming out, but it does seem very fitting. So for the next one, we've got the cool, crisp air. What's the coolest character you'd want to trade places with? Well, I didn't really think of anybody that I really wanted to trade places with. I wouldn't mind trading places with like the Echo Team from the Joe Ledger books, so I could work with Joe. Does that count? Because they're all really cool characters too, but yeah, I didn't really have anyone to really choose for that one. Hot Apple Cider. What underhyped book do you want to see become the next biggest, hottest thing? And that is going to be the Joe Ledger series. This is Patient Zero. This is by Jonathan Mayberry. If you guys watch my videos, you know I go on and on about the Joe Ledger series. Yeah, this would definitely be my choice. You don't hear people really talking about it. I don't see anybody talking about it on BookTube except for myself. And yeah, do yourself a favor, guys, and pick up the Joe Ledger series. This is fantastic. And right now it is up to 6 books. There will be 8. I actually just finished Code Zero, and I also did a series review on this, and I can link to that in the description box below if you'd be interested in seeing that. The next one is Coats, Scarves, and Mittens. The weather has turned cold and it's time to cover up. What's the most embarrassing book cover you own that you like to keep hidden in public? And I really don't have any. There's not any I could actually think of that I feel like I would need to keep covered up. So yeah, sorry, I don't have one for that one either. Pumpkin spice. What's your favorite fall time comfort foods? Okay, what's coming up in the fall? Thanksgiving. Everything at Thanksgiving is a comfort food for me. I love turkey. I love the gravy, the potatoes, the desserts. And other than that, outside of that, I don't really have comfort foods. I don't really like pumpkin pie all that much. My husband likes pumpkin pie. So we always make sure we have that. I make a dessert called Cherry Delight, which is fantastic, and I really like that. But really, just Thanksgiving food. Those are all comfort foods for me because, you know, you have Thanksgiving dinner and you sit around and you watch the football games and you go out there and you get another piece of this and another deviled egg or something. So it's more along the lines of that rather than having just a specific comfort food. And the last one is warm, cozy bonfire. Spread the cozy warmth. Who do you tag? And I am going to tag Deborah over at Deborah's Book Cafe. I'm going to tag Heather over at Channel HMC. I'm also going to tag Jen at Today in Jen's Library. Richard over at Richard Denny. And then I am going to tag Ashley at Ashley Reads. I hope you guys do this tag. And if you do, let me know so I can watch your videos. That's it, guys. That's the end of this tag. Thanks to Shannon for tagging me over at Leaning Lights. I appreciate the tag. That's it for me, guys. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.